sangria, but in fact, it is not Spanish. It's just my version of sangria because one of my best friends is half Spanish, half Filipina. Her name is Eloise. I miss you so much. And I remember her making this in the kitchen. We would go to Calatagan, and in Calatagan, she would always make a sangria. And her sangria is by tansya-tansya. So, I'm trying my best today to tansya-tansya for you guys. So, kailangan may mga measurements para magaya nyo to sa bahay. But, I don't really have measurements, but I will try. And sa dinami-rami ng prutas ko dito, guys, ang totoo dyan, ito lang naman ang kailangan natin talaga. 3 orange, 3 apples, 2 or 3 lemon, and 2 lime, or kahit lemon lang. And whatever fruits you have, if you have strawberries, if you have pineapples, you can use whatever you want. But today I have my 3 oranges, 3 apples, 2 lemons, and 2 limes. So for the sake of eye candy, ito yung aking fruit stand. Okay. So first, we're gonna start with our fruit. So I'm gonna take my orange, and what we're gonna do is slice into round slices. And this is because it's also visually yummy. Siyempre, anything naman na inumin or kainin natin, kailangan itsura pa lang yummy na. Okay, so we've sliced our oranges, and one tip that I learned from Chef Jordan and Dino is to always have a trash bin, trash can, or a bin right beside your workspace, so you can always just throw out yung mga kailangan ng itapon. So this will be right here beside me. I'll just wash my hands because I held the bin. So meron na akong wooden bowl here, and what we're gonna do is use this for all the fruits that we're going to put in the pitcher para sa sangria natin, because sangria is really red wine. It can also be white wine, but this is like a fruit punch almost. So sangria is really more of like a party drink. It's something that is super easy to make, and you don't need expensive wine. Actually, if you use cheap wine, that's perfect for sangria because you're gonna make the wine taste more fruity and level it up. Kasi yun yung point ng sangria, na parang pwede siyang like 1-day-old wine or a cheap wine na gusto nyong i-enhance yung flavor niya. So this is the perfect parang punch or the perfect party drink, and anyone can make this. Kasi kahit saan kayo magpunta, may red wine, may orange, may mansanas, may lemon, or even dalandan, or even calamansi, since nandito tayo sa Pilipinas, or anything na matamis na prutas na meron kayo dyan. So today, we have just sliced our oranges. Isa-set aside muna natin yan. Next up, I'm going to slice the lemon. And first, guys, I'm not a professional chef. This is just something I like making sa bahay ko. So, ito yung mga sinaserve ko sa guests ko. You don't really have to serve it with Spanish food, pero masarap to kung may paella kayo or anything salty, kasi matamis na rin yung drink na to. So, maganda rin yung balance niya kapag may mga kinakain kayong medyo maaalat. Okay, so, obviously, struggle ako sa buto. Guys, sa mga chef na nanonood dyan, may way ba to get the seeds out? Kasi ito talaga yung challenge dyan. But anyway, so lemon in. And then we have apples. The best is to use fresh fruits. So recently, nag-shopping ako sa Tagaytay. I went fruit shopping. Ito yung mga fruits na galing sa Tagaytay. So you know, support local. And don't forget that you can always make sosyaling mga kung ano-ano using local Philippine produce, diba? Alam niyo naman ako, social na jologs. Yan talagang tawag nila sa akin. Okay, so ito na gagawin natin, guys. Ganyan lang yung pag-slice sa kanya. Siyempre, kung perfectionist kayo, di gandahan nyo na yung slice nyo. Ako naman basta ma-achieve ko lang yung size and yung lasa niya. Game na. Very Asian cooking ako. So, we have these apple bits. And I also like to use yung, I don't know if these are kumquats, but this is kiat-kiat in Tagalog. Gusto ko siya kasi pag kunyari umiinom na kayo ng sangria, meron kayong mga little bites nitong kiat-kiat, pinapaulanan talaga ako ng juice. Fruit juice. I'm so fruity. My perfume is orangey, lemony, you know, galing ka lang pala sa kusina, bango-bango mo na. So, ito para siyang candy. Kasi, mamaya, makikita niyo na lahat ng fruits na to kasama sa drink. Obvious ba? Kaya nga natin ginagawa to. So, basically, ito na ang final result. Fruit salad pala. Ay, sangria nga pala to. Hindi pa pala. Hindi pa pala tapos. So, ito na siya. So, familiar tayong lahat sa fruit salad ng Pasko. Kaya ako naman naisip na ang sangria is parang, alam niyo yung meron kayong one drink or one kind of food na pag naisip niyo yung pagkain na yun or yung drink na yun, you really think about the holidays. And for me, Christmas is very much about sangria because my friends and I just always make sangria when we're together and it reminds me of happy memories. So this is basically my fruit bowl and this is all going into our sangria pitcher. But before that, let me bring out my pitcher because it's time for the wine. It is best to use a clear pitcher like this because you want to see everything that's going on. The wonderful world of sangria is going to happen in this one pichel na galing sa neighbor ko. So thank you so much, Ashley. Wala akong clear pitcher or pichel. So this was lent to me by my neighbor. So I love my neighbors. Be nice to your neighbors kasi one day, di nyo alam kaya kailanganin nyo ng pichel for sangria. I like to use a kind of bold, dry red wine. And this one is like an Australian Shiraz, but it is also super fruity. So you can use Shiraz, you can use Merlot, like really bold flavored red wine. And before I pour the wine pala, I can already put all the fruits in here. Kasi, kumbaga, ima-muddle natin siya. So since ang meron lang ako is wooden spoon, I will just muddle this. And then, I like to put brandy. A little bit of brandy just to spike half of whatever this was. I don't really know the measurement. Maybe I would say 1/4 of this. A splash of brandy. And muddle, 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 mix, mix, mix. And I like using maple syrup. Why maple syrup? It just adds an extra smoky, just like a different taste na gustong-gusto ko. So, maple syrup and brandy. Otherwise, brandy is okay. You can also use plain white sugar if you want, or you can also just use like coconut sugar to be safer and healthier. But I like to use maple syrup for my sangria. So now that we've muddled all of that, don't forget you still have 2 oranges here. Okay, let's just squeeze this orange. Don't include the seeds. Wash your hands before you do this. Pwede rin orange juice lang, pero since di ako nakagawa ng orange juice kanina, ito na lang. There. Woo! So 2 oranges for the juice and 1 orange for the slices. Pwede rin lime, but I like lemons kasi there's a sweetness to these yellow lemons eh. 1 lemon in. And the other one, I'll squeeze later pag pa-serve na. I love that tip from Jordan. Always have a trash can beside you when you're cooking or making anything. So convenient na naman. Okay, mix again. And now, it's time for the wine. So we already have 1 bottle of wine in this thing, and we mix again. So don't forget, in here we have the orange slices, we have the lemon slices, apples, maple syrup, a splash of brandy, orange juice of 2 oranges, lemon juice of 2 lemons, and now what we're gonna do after the wine is we're gonna chill this for 2 hours. It's best to also chill it overnight kasi masarap talaga siya pag overnight siya sa fridge. So hindi pa to tapos, we're just gonna chill it and allow those fruits to infuse into the wine para fruity talaga tong red wine natin kinabukasan. Or 2 hours later. 2 hours later. Okay, and it's chilled. I have my glasses here. Thanks to Doc Z and Doc Ivy for giving me these for Christmas. So these are chilled wine glasses. I don't know kung tama yung ginagawa ko, pero ang ginagawa ko is binabasa ko sila ng konti, linalagay ko sa freezer. Pag labas nila, ito na sila. Frosted na, malamig na, and sobrang perfect sa gagawin nating sangria because the sangria has been in the fridge for 2 hours, but some people still like it colder, so we can use cold glasses and even use ice. I personally don't like to use ice unless I like it colder. So one of the things I like to do is rim my glasses with sugar and cinnamon. So this is coconut sugar and this is my cinnamon. So mix, and this is going on the rims of my glasses. Before we start, I can take one round slice and I can take the mouth of my glass and press it against that to get the juice para dyan magsistick yung sugar and cinnamon. Woo! Fancy. And now we can pour our sangria. Woo! It's a fruit storm! And of course, don't forget, pwede kayong gumamit ng ginger ale if you're living somewhere na madali lang makahanap ng ginger ale. We are going to top that with this lemon soda. And of course, kung gusto niyo ng medyo mas malamig, you can always add ice. Pwede rin wala. So it's really up to you. I like maybe using 1 cube, but sometimes pag malamig na yung sangria, it's perfect the way it is. So cheers, guys! Sangria days! I love sangria time. Pwede nyo nga lagyan ng konting arte. Cheers, guys! It's sangria time! Perfect sangria. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a happy Christmas. Bye!